Your legs are getting stronger.
I'm trying.
Come on, you can do it.
I'm gotta go fast. Ah. Oh, you got some
Keep
humps.
faster, we can run ahead of Alcides.
Oh, we could lap him.
You can try.
Come here, Alcides.
Stay in line.
Yeah, hurry up and you'll actually make it to us. Oh, you can do it. You know, this place is actually really huge.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I expected. Oh no.
Well, no, I mean, it could do really well for the fight.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, actually.
Y'all talking about the fight.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think that's a good idea to be talking about it here.
Sure it is.
I mean, it might not be against the rules. I'll ask. Professor Charles.
What is it, young fellow?
Hypothetically, would it be against the school rules for an ordained fight to happen here?
An ordained. I'm sorry.
For no reason whatsoever, of course. Hypothetically, considering that it's illegal within the realm of the gods. Would be...
These ears of mine must be failing me. I thought I heard you say ordained fight.
Yes, if hypothetically, if the gods were to agree to an ordained fight, would it be allowed to happen on school grounds? For no reason whatsoever.
Farrell.
There's no ordained fight happening.
Farrell!
Actually, sir, I think you would love
Oasis.
to know.
I will punch you out of this fucking training god so hard you will go flying.
Language.
Sorry. My apologies, Mr. Riptide.
That's your sister.
Are you guys going along with the death fight?
My sister spent 1,000
There's no
on my
death
car.
fight happening.
What? No.
Yes, there is. Have. You said.
Oh my god, thank you, Starshine. For being mean to me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
young ones. Please. I need you all to be, a little truthful with me would be nice. Young Pharaoh, what brings this up?
Fight happening.
What led you to this question? Where did you even hear about this ordained fight?
In my studies, of course.
Right.
In my
your
preparations
studies. Please,
for
do quote them
godhood.
for me.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't matter because there's no ordained fight happening at all. So, there's no need for teachers to know. It wouldn't happen on school grounds anyway.
Right. You see, once I hear those words, I need to go get someone. I'll be right back. Please keep running while I go and retrieve someone. Maybe they can talk some sense into you.
You've really done it this time.
Right?
Yeah, he definitely.
I'm sure he has no
100%.
clue.
He knows. 100% he knows.
Farrell, I respect.
This is your fault.
But you're a terrible liar.
Don't be mean to Starshine.
But it's
do not.
Starshine.
to who?
Shut up. I don't be mean to Pav.
I'm not. I'm just. They told them.
Well, I thought you were still going through with
We
it,
are, but
and
they're not
you
supposed
said
to
you weren't,
know.
so
We
you're
are
doing
not.
it anymore?
We are not.
You're
No,
not.
we
Riven.
have changed our minds completely. None of us are thinking of doing a death fight here.
We've decided to do
Oh, okay.
professional chess instead.
Guys,
to,
guys,
to,
guys.
To amend
Yes!
Give it up. Okay. They all know.
Fine, yes. I'm gonna beat the ever-living crap out of Riven. I mean, it's known, of course.
He thinks he is.
You
He's
guys
not.
are the loudest bunch, so it's kind of easy to hear everything.
This is kind of true. So how about we pretend like nothing ever happened, and run?
Oh,
Wait for me. Ow! Alcides!
What did you do?
And move.
Tripped me up.
Ah, well, you know, sometimes you gotta
I
know
lost
people
their
aren't gonna
footing.
play fair. You know?
No kidding.
Whoa. Sorry.
What? I
Apologies.
need everyone to come to the bleachers.
Borealis. Sir, it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
Raven.
sorry. My bad.
Finish your lap.
Riven.
Finish your lap.
Riven. Sorry.
Alright.
Riven, sir.
Right.
Alright, so,
Everyone seated.
you're taking a real long time. Come on. There you go.
All right. There we are. So, this is Borealis, everyone.
Woo! Yeah.
Good morning, son.
Yeah.
Borealis.
We're aware. Yes.
Morning.
We've had
Oh.
history.
Mhm.
You like this, Jacko?
Who? No.
Aren't you a fish?
They have
Good.
been bringing up a very concerning topic.
Yeah.
Talking
So,
about the ordained fights.
yeah, my Snookums here says you're talking about ordained fights.
No, sir, we are not.
Farrell.
Good job, Farrell.
Give it up. Did you say Snookums?
Yeah. What?
It's a little nickname.
Oh,
I think it's adorable.
Mr. Riptide. Oh, that's adorable.
They must be really good friends.
What does ordained mean?
Hey.
Don't think they
Well, let's
quite-
hold on. Yes.
No.
Yes, your teachers are in a relationship, but an ordained fight is more important at the moment.
Very.
Uh,
Very.
So, why are we doing? What? Who wants to do an ordained fight and why? Farrell, why don't you go ahead and answer this question?
If you would, please come down from the bleachers.
If you're going to be ill, we can send you to the infirmary.
I'm not ill. I am not ill. I am fine.
Watch your footing.
Oh,
Do be careful. There's
Thank
a pit
you.
there.
So yes, you walked up to me and asked me about an ordained fight. Hypothetically, of course, because knowing if an ordained fight were to be initiated,
would
we
it
would
be
know.
against the rules?
We would have to know about it. We would have to know about it for sure because it's a very important topic to talk about.
But would it
we would
be against the school rules to happen on school grounds?
Would it be against the school rules for it to happen on school grounds?
I think there's a bit of an issue with. We're jumping to a conclusion of why
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
to have an ordained fight in the first place. Why is this even a
Yeah,
topic
who-
that needs to be broached?
And who exactly is trying to organize an ordained fight and for whom?
I would be the organizer
Okay.
in this hypothetical scenario.
Oh, of course, it's a hypothetical.
Hypothetical, yes.
As it should
hypothetical.
stay.
Okay, I actually feel really bad about lying. I'm sorry. I am the organizer,
Okay.
and
It's me and Damien.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty obvious considering.
I had
Well-
a feeling. I had a feeling.
Obvious aside, we did have to ascertain this.
the situation would be because fate itself doesn't have a solution to the conflict between them.
Oh,
We do not know who will rule the seas. According to the shared fate, it will certainly be Damien, but Riven has a quest.
Considering the fact that my father has passed down his trident to me, there's no way I lose.
Yeah, but
It seems the gods may truly approve.
the shared fate
Hold
doesn't
on.
account for me.
Hold on. Hold on.
Like,
No one accounts for you.
Teacher! Teachers!
yes, fish.
What's ordained mean?
Ordained?
It's just.
It means it just means it's been decided upon. It's been decided upon by powers higher than your own.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Also, Mr. Riptide.
Weird fish creature.
No, Carl is their name. You should use their name. That is very disrespectful. Carl
he
is
a
Thank
just
you,
like
River.
another
here?
student.
Yeah, I'm
Farrell,
Carl.
Go sit down, Farrell. Please.
Yes, please.
Before you're ill. Thank you. All right. So let's Carl aside, and let's talk about ordained fights and fighting in general.
And the
what it-
consequences.
and their specifically their consequences. That's really important
Mhm.
because death is permanent. When you die, you don't get to come back.
Unless a god allows you to.
That's not technically true.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I
It's
mean,
always the locker.
beyond the world is a thing.
There are always outliers,
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
but we're not going to go by those outliers.
Apologies.
Apologies, Mr. Riptide.
For example, if Alcides here has a 1% chance to win president,
It's a bit too big, don't you think?
but a 99% chance to win treasurer, what do you think he should go for?
None of them.
Whichever one he wants to.
I would not trust him with my money.
Neither, sir.
None of them. I quite like being treasurer.
Yeah, maybe bad example. Bad example. If, say, who? Pav, you're all about, what's going on, right?
Yes, I think.
Okay, so, let's talk about it in terms of fate. If you have a fate, is it worth it to go against the fate?
Absolutely not.
And
No.
why is that?
Because the fate is what makes you. It is your. It's a goal for you to achieve, and obviously with the fate, it becomes a reality.
And this is why we have to fight.
No, back up. That's not the solution. If you're worried about your...
I don't think
Yeah.
this is getting through to them right now.
I'm
with this
really
type of-
struggling. Listen, the last time we had an ordained fight, someone died.
Last
Fine.
time.
And
And
time
they
for
haven't
that,
come
of course.
back. Yeah,
They haven't.
and they were...
Even though.
You know,
Are you guys kissing down
my
here?
friend.
What?
What?
Do you
What?
really think
Huh?
that's
Really?
quite important right now?
Just,
More appropriate?
thought I saw something.
Okay, let me tell a story about the last time I bore witness to an ordained fight. It was when I was going to school here, and two people were very angry at each other.
The gods approved it?
Hold on, that's jumping to a
So there's
lot of
chance-
conclusions.
So there's a huge chance it will work out.
Feral, do I need to give you the tension?
No!
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Last time I bore witness to an ordained fight was my roommate against someone else. They got into a very big argument. And do you want to know what the argument was? My roommate stole their taco.
That is a completely understandable.
That,
fight.
that,
Why would the gods approve that?
The gods.
Do not disrespect the taco.
it has to be deeper than that.
Exactly. Of course.
It was.
Joking aside.
You're looking
but it
for
was
meaning where there is none.
the
Sometimes
point is,
fate is like that.
Sorry,
Mhm.
Mr. Ripley.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense. And that's the most tragic thing about ordained fights.
They don't make sense. And then someone dies and they're gone forever. And you can't say hi to them in the morning. You can't have breakfast with them. You can't bring them coffee or tea during study hours. When they're dead, they are dead.
But sis, we're talking about the future of the ocean here. I mean,
Exactly.
we are destined to clash. At some point, it's gonna happen.
You have to give Riven that. It is bound to happen regardless. I mean,
You're
look
both
at
men
our
of the
predecessors
ocean.
before us.
Is
Exactly.
either of your fates to fight each other?
Maybe it's his.
I don't know.
Were you given a fate or a quest?
I was given a quest by my father to take
Then your
his
fate-
footsteps.
Your fate is still yet undecided.
This is
And I will
true.
Keep that in mind before you throw your life away, child.
And that goes for all of you. I know you're desperate to prove yourselves to your godly parents. Sometimes they don't deserve your approval.
Yeah.
What if it's all we have?
What? Proof to your parents or your
Not
fate?
just the proof. We want to make them proud who we are. Proud to have child have so much freedom with their life, and for what? To be stopped because the school renders it a risk? This is our livelihood at the end of the day. My goal is to rule the ocean, and I have been given that fate, and one person stands in my way. You think I'm just gonna give it up? No!
Pride is a double-edged sword, young man. You might as well stab yourself as well as the person you're trying to.
As much as I respect you, Mr. Riptide, you have faced countless battles in the past. I have to disagree.
This may be well, maybe not bloodless, this may be the deathless solution. The fights don't always end in death. I've studied every single one that happened.
Every single one.
Every single
Have
one?
you seen them in person?
You don't know
No.
what it's like to have your best friend have a sword run through their chest as you hold them in your dying
That's why I won't allow
arms.
that to happen! That's why this fight is happening! So that they don't die in the future in the inevitable fight to the death, so this can be sorted another way! Oh,
So it is happening.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry.
No, Farah.
But I'm taking my father's role. My father is the god of righteous kinghood. My
you're-
quest is to become a god, given to me by the gods. If I cannot solve a conflict between kings, how am I worthy of anything? My apologies, I can't stay.
Same. I respect the both of you, but you're wrong.
If you want to throw your life away, Damien, that's your decision to make. But just remember there are consequences to every single action.
Understood.
What say you, Riven?
I respect you both. I do. Actually, more than them, probably. I grew up on stories of you both. This is something that was set, and unusually to most, I've actually met my father. He said this in person. That comes with a lot of responsibility, and he stands in my way. And he's gotten his fate, this fate, the shared fates, telling him that he's going to rule. And to most people, that might think, oh, well, then that's going to happen. But that, to me, doesn't matter. Because I'm the outlier here. My fate is not intertwined with his, and therefore, his isn't set in stone, and neither is mine. This fight will solve that.
You know, when I was younger, I would be saying the same thing as you.
So then you understand.
What happened was I became responsible for every student here. While they're in this school, while they're attending. No matter what your fate says your calling is, or what your God calls you to do, everything that happens to you in your tenure here will weigh very heavily on all of our teachers.
Yeah.
You're not just fighting for yourself, but for everyone who wants to see you the next day.
I'm fighting for more than that. It's not about just students. It's not about the people
Something
I've met.
That's not physical.
It's
Gotcha.
more than that. It's the whole of the ocean. I'm fighting so that one day, Davy Jones' reign will end. People will be free. There's so much at stake. So much more than just me, than just Damien. And I believe that I'm the one to stop that. And I didn't sign up to this academy. I didn't come here or chosen or invitation. I was told the fate brought me
was
here.
fate.
Maybe this is why.
Why? Fun. Am I not surprised that Davy Jones is somewhere involved in this madness?
It's every time, every damn time.
Listen, Riven. You may think that you're on a quest for your father, but all you're gonna do is prove his god-benign arrogance.
See,
I hope
And
you
that's where the respect leaves, because that's my father you're talking about.
live. Yeah.
And he is not arrogant, he is great.
He's so great he sends his own son to his death. Wonderful.
Maybe he knows that I'm not going to die. Maybe he knows that this is what's meant to be, that I can do this. But it's clear to me now that 2 of my role models, they don't believe in me.
It's your class. You make the decisions.